Pat Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
Thanks for being with us. 888-900-3393. Also, add Pat Unleashed on Twitter. This is interesting. Pathead Shakespeare sent this great meme to us. The 70s called, they want their inflation back. And then there's a picture of Jimmy Carter and Joe Biden together back in
that's cute.
Back in the day.
That couple.
Isn't that two peas in a pod? That's really lovely, isn't it?
Of course, we'd give anything to have Carter calling the shots now instead of Biden.
That's a tough one.
Really?
Yeah, it's a tough one.
If it's between the two.
Yeah, between the two, I'd probably take Carter. Although I think he's more extreme since he left office. You know? I think they all got that way. But I don't know. That's a tough one.
Well, he's still got more going on upstairs than Biden, though. That's for sure. Even in his old age.
That's true.
How old is Jimmy Carter again? I know we always ask this, and I can never remember.
He's in his 90s. 95, 96.
Yeah, he's up there.
In there somewhere.
97.
97.
Wow.
Jeez. Oldest living ever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oldest living former president. Biden visited New Hampshire yesterday, and they were fired up.
Oh, yeah?
To see him there.
Let's see.
Yeah, they're walking across a bridge, and people are going nuts.
I hear, is it raining or somebody clapping?
I think. Oh, there's a couple.
There we go.
There's a couple.
Now it's a roar.
That's not even golf applause.
Right.
There's one guy in the front row who's really excited to see him. Everybody else is like, not sure why I'm here.
Like that. Seriously, you're absolutely right. Oh, here we go. Woo!
Yeah. Same guy though.
Yeah. Now we're up to the level that like if you get the shot onto the green at the Masters,
right?
You're like, okay, sure, it's on the green. Congrats.
Good job. You didn't shank it. All right. Wow, you were able to walk that far? Congratulations. Huh.
That's probably what they were applauding.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, look at this. He's not in the chair yet.
He's not even using a walker. Look at that. He is on fire right now.
Woo!
Of course, then he had to stop and talk.
Yeah. He's good at that speaking stuff, huh?
Oh, he's great. Here's what he had to say.
Conversations around those kitchen tables that are both profound as they are ordinary. How do I cross a bridge in a snowstorm? What happened? No, I didn't think about it. You're in a situation. What happens if the bridge collapses and there's a fire on the other side?
Okay.
It's going to take 10 miles longer to get to the fire. People could die. I mean, this is real. This is real stuff.
Is that a scenario that happens a lot?
If there's a
fire on the other side of the bridge, and the bridge all of a sudden collapses.
Yeah.
So the firefighters can't get to it.
Well, in a snowstorm. Don't forget that.
Right,
there's a lot going on here.
Okay, so that's a real thing. That happens all the time. How many times have you seen that just this week?
I'm thinking if there's a fire and a snowstorm and the bridge collapses, you're probably not meant to be on the other side of that bridge.
Yeah.
Take it as a sign, bro. And he's good.
We're
right?
talking real things here. That happens all the time.
Yeah.
That happened 4 times just last week. To me.
Ordinary as they are profound. Is that right, sir?
Yeah. Yeah, ordinary as profound. As profound as they are ordinary.
Oh,
he's great.
He's something.
He's great. He also tried to mock Sarah Palin yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that didn't go well either.
Oh, no.
While signing into law the big bill that they just passed, he said, I'm proud to say that when we finished implementing that Recovery Act, it was determined that there had been less than 0.2% waste, fraud, or abuse. And it was how I learned and earned the nickname Sheriff Joe from President Biden. Yeah, remember the famous Sheriff Joe thing? I don't, frankly.
That's Arpaio. That's a completely different human being.
Right.
That's in Phoenix. Sheriff Joe is in somebody else, dude.
Jeez.
What?
So he said that he managed to ensure minimal waste with that by routinely speaking with mayors, county executives, and every state governor, save one.
Oh, no.
So then he said, I won't mention that save one. She could see Alaska from her porch. Yeah, that's not what she said. First of all, she didn't say that.
Yeah, it's
Tina Fey did. Mm-hmm. But you also got it wrong even on that because she could see Russia from her house, not Alaska from her porch. Because her porch was in Alaska. Doofus. So bad. And again, you know, Palin always gets credit for that quote when she never said it. It was never uttered by her. And what a weird thing to be making fun of Sarah Palin now, where nobody talks about her. She's not high profile. You never see her. Nobody's talking about her. And that's what you're doing. You're going back to ridicule and mock Sarah Palin. Yeah, he's reaching for material. Mm-hmm. He's kind of out of stuff to talk about.
Of course, who knows? He may actually think that she's still the governor. He may think she's still relevant.
That's very true.
In his own mind.
Governor who?
Thank you, Governor who. Nice.
Got some tweets here. Troy Vicker tweets, Biden gets about as much applause as a WNBA championship parade.
They're very comparable.
Yep.
Yes, they are. I mean,
yeah.
It's such an accomplishment. He walked across a bridge.
I think that might be what they're clapping. Good call.
Mm-hmm. Bruce Jenner's uterus tweets, listening to that applause for Biden reminds me exactly how he received 81 million votes. Yeah, doesn't it, though?
Yeah.
From Ryan Patrick, that's why Keith can't get to Pat's house. All the bridges are falling down. Fire trucks are backing up all the roads, going 10 miles around to get to the house that's on fire on the other side of the river.
Okay.
Finally figured it out. Sarah tweets, people are still complaining about Big Pharma, about Big Pharma's cost on insulin, but okay with how much they're making on vaccines. Yeah, exactly. What was it? The Pfizer vaccine was going to be the largest selling drug in the history of the planet.
Oh, wow.
And I think it already is, as a matter of fact. Because there's some pretty big selling drugs in the history of this planet. For this one to eclipse that already, kind of says.
Well, I mean, they huck their wares to every government on the planet.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Amazing.
Oh, wow. This stellar musical interlude reminds us that it's time to chew the fat with Jeffy.
Who's Jeffy?
I mean, Ben.
Thank you. Ben, did Pfizer make a smallpox vaccine when you were serving in Congress? You remember those days?
We wanted them to.
Yeah.
I was busy with, electricity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's good stuff, man.
All right. Ooh. Ooh.
Look at the 100. I love it.
All right, here's Jeffy with the Chewing the Fat segment.
This week, big week in the goings-on around the world. Yesterday marked 20 years since the release of the film Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Wow.
20 years. I know, 8 of those Harry Potter movies, all 8 of them, $7.7 billion.
Mm-hmm.
And more to come, right, with the Fantastic Beasts spin-off. Incredible. It was pretty incredible to think that 20 years ago, what they did in those movies that was, with CGI wasn't close to what it is now. So they did it all, analog and, movie magic. So, congratulations.
Yeah, I mean, those
Potter.
are great movies. Really well done.
Yeah.
You don't seem like genuinely happy for them.
I mean, good. They lasted that long. It's great. They're huge.
You're not a big Harry Potter fan, though.
You can't take me away from Harry Potter.
No, I
and
think
the
you
wand
can.
And the fans.
I think you can.
Put me on the ride.
He's old
at
school.
Disney.
He's Ben Franklin here.
There.
Disney doesn't have the Harry Potter rights, so that'd be hard to do. It's universal.
You know what? He wouldn't have called you out on that if you liked Harry Potter the way he does. But since you don't, he's going to obviously show you up.
Yesterday you were talking a little bit about the Subway tuna sandwiches because I've been talking about on Chewing the Fat. I love that freaking story because the tuna sandwiches that aren't really tuna sandwiches, and they had the lab and the Barber lab at UCLA's Department of Ecology and Evolutionary Biology that tested them, and they talked about how it included pork DNA, and 7 of the sandwiches included cattle DNA. And so that means that they're just grinding up all parts and making it part of your tuna
otherwise
sandwich.
it would be beef, right?
Right.
But you're putting hoof in there.
Yeah.
Nose.
Oh, yeah. Nostril.
Ears.
Hey, ground nostril with a little bit of flavoring.
Yeah.
That's good stuff right there.
Yeah.
Can we quote you on that?
Good, yes.
And then you're grinding it into a tuna-like substance.
Yes.
Now the dinner bell is really ringing.
Oh, yes.
Now they claim that it's flaked tuna in brine with the special additive to protect flavor. So anyway, we'll see how that goes. They've been sued off and on the last couple of years over this. So.
They claim it's all tuna.
I know. They keep fighting it. I mean, they have 41,000 stores, almost 42,000 stores. So
but they looked into 20 of them, and in 19 there was no tuna.
In this case, there were other stores that they tested in the past, right? The one in I think in New York where they tested it, and then they came back with no discernible DNA. But they claim that's because it was frozen, and so it loses what they would test.
Wait, you lose your DNA when you're frozen?
That's what they said. The sandwiches, could have and
I think
entered the chain of command.
I got you. Yeah. Okay. So you made the point, Pat, that they're obviously really struggling and they're pushing back on this. I think you're absolutely right. I wonder if Subway's going to even be in business or completely rebranded before all this is said and done within the next 5-10 years.
Oh, it's definitely possible. Yeah, I mean, Firehouse Subs, I think, just sold for $1 billion. They just sold to some big restaurant company for $1 billion. So they're going to be taking over that sub business real soon. And McDonald's, big day tomorrow. McDonald's announced that in honor of the McMuffin's 50th anniversary, the price of the classic sandwich goes down to 63 cents for one day only tomorrow. You get your egg a muffin for 63 cents. Now, don't get too excited because you're going to have to use the McDonald's app, and it's only available for breakfast hours. So
this
app
is
and get there early.
Way too many loopholes.
I know.
I don't think
I know. Only the app and get there early. And the Staples Center, now getting a brand new name, is going to turn over on Christmas Day. It's going to be Crypto.com. The Crypto.com Center. They're paying $700 million, according to multiple reports.
$700 million?
The reports are saying $700 million for over 20 years for Crypto.com for the
$70 million. No. For over 20 years,
no,
you said?
$700 million.
Yeah.
$700 million over 20 years to
20
rename
years.
the bill. That's what they're reporting.
So like $35 million a year-ish.
Okay.
Somewhere in there.
All right.
Wow.
All right.
That's a lot.
No problem. I mean, they had the 20-year deal with Staples, right? So it was there forever. And
Crypto.com. Who's going to call it that?
Hey, you going to go to the Crypto.com
go to Crypto.
See the Lakers
playing
play?
at Crypto.
I don't like it.
Playing at the Crypt? Maybe if there's no fans there and there's a bad team.
Yeah, playing at the Crypt. Hashtag Free Britney has happened.
Yeah.
Yay! Get ready to party. After 13 years, the conservatorship is over. The court order arrangement ended on Friday. Her ruling follows, the lengthy and highly publicized legal battle between the singer and her father. She shared a video of her fans celebrating in the streets. Good God, I love my fans so much. It's crazy. I think I'm going to cry the rest of the day. Best day ever. Praise the Lord. Can I get an amen? Yay.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you. Thank you. I know.
We'll get back to this in just a second. But first, I got to tell you about Keeps. How will you know when you're ready to start doing something about your receding hairline and bald spot? Jeffy?
I don't know. My hair is fine. Can't you tell?
When it's the first thing you see in the mirror. What was the final straw for you, Keith? Did you finally decided, all right, I'm gonna try Keeps?
I don't know, honestly. I guess just
thought you'd give it a shot.
Yeah, you put me on the spot here. I don't know, man. I just wanted to give it a shot. I wanted to see actually if this thing works.
So
and
it was
sure
the
enough,
wife. It was the wife.
I don't think so.
Yep.
Keeps has more 5-star reviews than any competitors, and there's an easy reason why. In 90% of the cases, the hair loss stops, and in 67% of the cases, regrows hair, like it did for Keith.
You know what? I think I know what it was. I think because I do shave my head often, but sometimes, you wait a couple weeks and you're like, I'm too tired to do this. I don't want to shave it, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden you start noticing, oh my gosh, you better shave it because look how bald it is. And finally, that's probably what it was.
And so you gave it a shot.
The wife.
And if you have any questions after you do this, the really convenient thing is you can do it all online. You answer a few questions, you snap some pictures of your hair and post those. Then a licensed doctor reviews all that information, gets back to you, and then they'll send you the right hair loss treatment for you right to your door.
It is the greatest process, and they are like, I cannot emphasize enough, so easy to deal with, great at communication.
And if you have any questions along the way, you can message your Keeps doctor 24/7 and track your progress with Keeps Progress Tracking Tool. And to get you started, here's a special deal for you. Go to keeps.com/Pat for 50% off your first order of hair loss treatment. Keeps.com/Pat.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
And more chewing the fat.
Just to wrap up, Britney, I'm looking forward to what could possibly happen. I mean, she may go off the deep end. She's already said that she's on cloud 9. Her birthday, she turns 40 in December. She's already partying. She's saying that, so the celebration is on. And I know they said that there's going to, have her assets in a trust now, and there's not going to be any medical evaluation, but there's still plenty of lawsuits coming. Between mom and dad and sister and the lawyers and the doctors. Everybody wants a piece of the Britney pie. So, I mean, good luck. It'll be fun to watch.
Oh, my.
It'll be fun to watch.
Britney is 40 this year?
Yeah.
In about a month?
Yeah.
Where does the time go, man?
I don't know, Grandpa. It goes by fast, doesn't it?
Okay, I'm talking to Ben Franklin about age. I love it. Guy's 300 years old sitting over here lecturing me. Got it.
Oh, that's bumming it.
Thank you.
Hey, remember to subscribe to my daily podcast, Chewing the Fat, by the way, available wherever you get your podcast. And it's the last couple days of my fundraiser, #ShaveHeadSaveHuman, for Our Rescue, ourrescue.org. Thank you to all of you who have already donated. I appreciate it. You can, the original goal was $6,000 to rescue a human slave or sex slave for a year. That's what it takes for them to get their life back, between the medical and the travel and the transportation and the education. So thanks to you, we reached the goal. And on Friday, I'm going to shave my head live on my Instagram and Facebook pages, Jeff Fisher Radio. So continue to help if you can. The link to donate is up on the screen, or it's up on my social media sites in the bios. Jeffy JFR on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, of course, is Jeff Fisher Radio. Or you can just go to ourrescue.org and click on the donate tab, and then click on the fundraisers tab, and then scroll down to click on my particular fundraiser. Or you can just click on the link. Be that simple. Do you realize it's been a month, actually a little over a month, since the kidnapping of 17 of the U.S.-based missionary group in Haiti? And there's still nothing.
We don't hear
We've got
anything.
nothing. Officials said early on in the first week that the 400 Mawazo gang was demanding $1 million each of those kidnapped. They didn't know that if it included the 5 children in the group, one of them was an 8-month-old, 16 Americans, 1 Canadian, and the Haitian driver. And gang leader William Joseph said in his video that he posted early on, I swear by thunder that if I don't get what I'm asking for, I'll put a bullet in the heads of these Americans. Why has nothing been done? I mean, it's incredible. The hostages are from Christian Aid Ministries, and they continue to request prayers with what they're calling a difficult situation. Many people, including Christian Aid Ministries and government authorities, according to Christian Aid Ministries, are working diligently to bring our loved ones home safely. We're grateful for the assistance of those knowledgeable and experienced in dealing with kidnapping cases. Are they? Are they working diligently? I mean, I know we have short memories, but WTF?
Yeah.
Hello, Americans are.
I think I asked this question the other day for some reason. But you guys don't watch SEAL Team, right? On CBS. Is that just a fictional situation?
Well,
because the SEAL Team on SEAL Team
goes
out all the time on rescue operations just like this. Is it just pretend?
I guess so.
I didn't think so.
The SEAL Team is reminding me of a show called The Unit that I told you. Same thing.
Yeah.
They go out on, they're the
you
special
go rescue
teams.
Americans.
Okay, but
kill terrorists.
But Pat, who does the SEAL Team currently answer to? Who's their commander in chief?
Yeah, I
He
know.
doesn't care.
I know.
He doesn't care.
I know.
Apparently not.
I know.
Like
Peloton.
Trump would send him. I think Trump would absolutely send him. I think you're right.
I hope that's the case. The fitness company Peloton has blocked users from using hashtags reading "Let's Go Brandon" after several users started putting the phrase on their personal profiles. Company banned the use of the tag, claiming the phrase violated their guidelines. I mean,
sure it did.
We welcome members from all walks of life to represent themselves through their tags or by having thoughtful conversations in our groups, but we've removed tags that span the political spectrum while still allowing members to express themselves using tags like "Women for Trump," but no more "Let's Go Brandon." Sorry, that's not going to happen. But we do have a pizzeria in Sarasota County. Phil Solorzano owns Solorzano Pizzerias in Sarasota County, which is just south of Tampa. He's been at his wit's end. The supply chain slowed down. Prices have almost doubled on all products. So he has now started his new FJB pepperoni pizza and his LGB Let's Go Brandon pepperoni pizzas. So I mean we still have that available. At least it isn't anchovies yet. And where are we at? Well, we can talk a little football. I mean, we can talk a little bit of football. I mean, we got BYU taking on those Georgia Southern Eagles this weekend.
We do.
At the Allen E. Paulson Stadium.
Yeah.
I know. I was looking at it. I mean,
it seats up to 25,000 people.
They play on synthetic turf with hydro chill cooling technology.
Wow.
Love that. Love that, baby.
I didn't realize
Come
that.
on now. I know. World class.
Mm-hmm.
Now, by the way, they're like 14th, ranked 14th at 8-2.
Mm-hmm.
They need to be at least 11th.
Yes,
at least
they
11,
should be.
Maybe 10. They should maybe even 10.
Should be top
looking
11.
at that. If they stay 14 or 15, they might miss.
They will.
The Big Six.
Oh, there's no way. If they're in the teens, they don't. I think the only way they get in is maybe if they're in like the top 10 or 11, maybe. It's a long shot.
I know.
But if they're top 10, you almost have to pick them.
You have to.
You have to. But
the Big 12 needs to fight for that.
Yeah.
Needs to make that happen because they deserve to be ranked higher than they are.
Absolutely.
No question.
By the way, the basketball team has also started 3-0.
I was just thinking about that.
After a huge win over Oregon last night. I got to talk about that because that was something else last night. All right, more Pat Gray Unleashed coming up. By the way, sporting a shirt that was sent to me by Mary Beth from Draper, Utah. Thank you, Mary Beth. Sent us this, I think last Christmas
that was a while
about
ago,
this time. Yeah, all kinds of cougar paraphernalia.
Which is great. I mean, who doesn't want
that? It
that?
is great. You do want that, and you know it.
No, I said that's what I said.
So I want it, that's for sure. And she sent us all kinds
she did.
of
really
awesome,
nice.
Awesome
really
stuff. So thank you for that. Speaking of BYU, last night they put a 32-point hurt on Oregon in Portland. Okay? 81-49.
Back off pointing at me when you're talking about that.
81-49. So look out.
Are they even ranked?
Not yet. They will be after this game, obviously, but they hadn't been till now. They were in the others receiving votes.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see. because they've got the mighty Central Methodist on Saturday.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
You don't want to mess with that,
Central
man.
Methodist, like you guys don't know, but I know you're aware, and all basketball fans are aware. They're unbeaten this year at 6-0.
I know. You don't mess with them,
They have crushed the likes of Central Christian College of the Bible, and their last win.
Have you played Central Christian of the Bible, by the way?
No,
Okay.
we have not.
All right.
Their last win, they put a 20-point victory on the University of Health Sciences and Pharmacy.
This is the
pharmacy?
And pharmacy.
The pre-show
Okay.
for the game.
Yes. University of Health Sciences and Pharmacy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, and Central Methodist took them down. So,
Like Jeffy said, I know. You don't
I
mess with them.
you don't mess with them.
Thank you.
And yet we're going to mess with them on Saturday. So it's kind of scary.
More on the pregame of BYU basketball in just a moment.
It's been a good fall for
Brought to
BYU
you
sports.
by-
I'll tell you that right now. The jury's still deliberating at the Kyle Rittenhouse trial. This is going to be amazing when the verdict comes down, because there's no way he can be found guilty, right? I mean, if they were paying attention at all and justice is served at all, you can't convict this guy.
2021. Who knows?
I know,
right?
but the judge can still issue a mistrial at any time. So even if the jury comes back,
Which
and
is a victory for the prosecution, if you ask me, because they have sucked so mightily in this. They want another chance.
But he'll be released because you can't try him again.
Okay.
So apparently, according to
It depends on
according to Wisconsin law, that's what I read anyway. Wisconsin law
if
says
it's
if it's a mistrial, they
with-
can't try him again.
I think it's got to be with prejudice.
That's
or
the word I was trying
Anyway,
to...
but either way, I mean, if he, they're not going to try him again. Right? I mean,
You wouldn't think so,
right?
yeah.
They give him a
Just leave it
mistrial.
alone.
Even if it's not with prejudice, they are, even if they're forced to, they're like, yeah, we're working on it.
Now, Jack Posobiec tweeted out 2 jurors are holding up this decision, outright citing backlash per U.S. Marshal in Kenosha. The U.S. Marshal said that they're worried about the media leaking their names and what will happen to their families and their jobs, etc.
I believe that.
Oh yeah, of course, you'd be scared out of your mind. You would. So they're getting all kinds of threats. The judge has gotten all kinds of threats.
Oh yeah, they don't.
People
like him
want
at
his. They said they want his children murdered. What is the deal here?
all.
It's people are just insane. They're just insane, and it again. This seems to be dividing down racial lines, and I don't understand
It doesn't make sense.
why. You got a white person who shot white people. Okay, there should be no racial tension here at all.
But it was during the Summer of Love, right? Which was
it was during the Summer of Love when it happened. Yeah, so I guess that's why.
Yeah, I'm pretty.
We're
sure.
going back to what caused all of this.
Yeah.
Bizarre. It's just bizarre. Nothing makes sense anymore. And if he's not found innocent, it's just I don't. There's no American justice system anymore. There's no system of justice. Also, the prosecutor yesterday was found drinking something interesting.
What's that?
Looks like he's drinking this in court, right? He brought a bottle of it to court with him. Do we have the? Yeah, there it is. Soylent Green. Yeah,
Oh, that's awesome.
he's drinking Soylent Green.
It's people.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
People.
Soylent Green is made out of people.
Oh, he's got to get.
Soylent Green is people!
There's
Get a
really a
little
product
nourishment.
called Soylent.
Yeah.
How weird is that?
Yeah. No, and a lot of your audience has posted on social media pictures of that
It's
sitting on.
people.
Yeah, and literally that's the caption. It's people.
Of course.
Yeah,
Of course.
absolutely.
So that's kind of fun. What that guy has proven himself to be one of the dumbest
Right?
of all but stupid people. How does this guy even have a career as a lawyer?
I know.
He doesn't know the law.
Forever. I mean, right? He thought he was hiding out in Kenosha, Wisconsin. And then when the world came knocking,
He was not ready.
No, he was not.
He was not ready.
No, he was not.
Here's Joy Reid of NBC's take on Kyle Rittenhouse's trial. You know this is going to be brilliant.
Oh, because she is.
Yeah, because she's a genius.
Yep.
And so let's hear
Kyle
this.
Rittenhouse trial.
Yeah, tell us.
It reminded a lot of people of something, I just can't remember what it was.
Can't remember what it was.
The Brett Kavanaugh hearings.
Oh, I bet she
in
did.
which Brett Kavanaugh
What?
had been accused by a high school friend of committing sexual abuse of her.
40 years before.
Cried his way through
Cried.
the hearings to make him a permanent member and Associate Justice of the United States.
What are you
Supreme Court.
talking about?
Oh, it gets better.
And his tears turned
Yeah.
out to be more powerful than the tears of Christine Blasey Ford,
Okay.
which were the tears of an alleged victim. But
Alleged
in America,
is the
there's
key
a
there.
thing
There's a thing.
about both white vigilantism and white tears,
What?
particularly male white tears.
Okay, male white tears.
Really white tears in general, because that's what Karens are, right?
Hi, racist.
They Karen out, and then as soon as they get caught, it's like, Green Waterworks. White men can get away with that too. And it has the same effect. Even as the right tries to politicize the idea that masculinity is being robbed from
This
American
is her
men by
TikTok post with the
multiculturalism and
music,
wokeism, they still want to be able to have their tears. So my friend Jahan
the
Jones,
music.
who writes the brilliant The Read Out blog, wrote a great piece about this.
Oh, good.
And if you want to read it,
Yeah, where?
you can be able to read it
Oh, we can go right there.
right here.
Right here. What a racist.
Yeah. Racist and just stupid. Just butt stupid.
I mean,
That's
it's
just
worse
as
to be
dumb a take
stupid.
as I've ever
Yeah.
heard. What's
That
it?
was
There
right
is
up
a
there.
thing, white tears. Really? Since when is there a white tears thing? I don't know anything about the white tears thing. Jeez. Like everybody's talking about white people
tears.
crying and white tears all the time.
Because that's a thing.
Shut up. What a hideous racist she is. How does she keep her job?
I don't know.
How in the hell does she keep her job? That is unbelievable. All right, we need to welcome a new client, new sponsor to the show. If you are having thoughts running in endless circles in your mind right now, I hate when that happens. I hate it. The stress of this year, more important than ever to practice living healthier and happier lives. So what if it was just a few minutes is all it took to change your relationship with stress and anxiety? You could transform your life for the better. That's the power of what meditation with Headspace does for you. Our thoughts can be confusing enough. Meditation doesn't have to be. Headspace is your convenient dose of meditation, mindfulness, and sleep exercises to relieve stress and anxiety and help you get a good night's sleep, all in one app, making it easy to catch your breath and make time for your mental health. So do that. Give it a try. Find some Headspace at headspace.com/unleashed and get 1 month free of their entire meditation library. This is the best Headspace offer available. So go to headspace.com/unleashed today. Headspace.com/unleashed.
Pat Gray returns.
So yesterday, Pete Doocy had a Kyle Rittenhouse question for Jen Psaki and then a follow-up. Here's the first question he asked her.
And then just something tied to an ongoing
little smile.
court case. Why did President Biden suggest that Kyle Rittenhouse on trial in Kenosha is
Yeah.
a white supremacist?
Why did he?
Yeah.
So, Peter, I'm not going to speak to right now is anything about an ongoing trial.
Oh,
nor the
shut up.
president's
That's
past
nothing to do with the
comments.
trial.
What I can reiterate for you is the president's view that we shouldn't have, broadly speaking, vigilantes patrolling our communities with assault weapons. We shouldn't have opportunists corrupting peaceful protests by rioting and burning down.
so you
the
won't
police
speak
claims
to-
Disrupting peaceful
anywhere in the country.
protests.
As you
It's
know,
unbelievable.
closing arguments in this
Unbelievable.
particular case, which I'm not speaking to, I'm just making broad comments about his own view. There's
Yeah,
an
make a
ongoing
broad
trial.
comment about why he
We're
called him a
awaiting
white
verdict.
supremacist.
Right.
Beyond that, I'm not going to speak to any individuals or this case.
I can't take it.
She is
Just
agonizing.
can't
I'm surprised she
take
came back.
it.
I didn't think she was going to come back after she got COVID.
A lot of people didn't.
I didn't think
Yeah,
she was
they
gonna
thought
come
it was
back,
just
so,
a prelude to her leaving.
Yeah, just leave. Just
Yeah.
go. I mean, I'm okay with her going away.
Oh, yeah. The next one's going to be just as bad. But I'm tired of her. I can't take it from her. And here's the follow-up question.
So you guys have not heard that the vice president or key members of her staff are unhappy?
Here's what I know, Peter.
No,
I
you
know
kill
that
us
the
for a
president
second.
relies on the vice president for her advice,
Pause it
for
for
her
a second.
counsel.
Okay. So anyway, this isn't the one. This is another clip on there. But I mean, it sounds very interesting. I'm kind of curious
Does
to
sound
hear this.
interesting.
I know.
Yes.
I know.
But it's not the follow-up to
Right.
the Rittenhouse thing.
Which
but
is
let's
fine.
hear it anyway.
Yeah, I like this.
And so you guys have not heard that the vice president or key members of her staff are unhappy?
Here's what I know, Peter. I know that the president relies on the vice president for
Does
her
he?
advice, for her counsel.
No.
She's somebody who is not only taking on issues that are challenging. She's not looking for a cushy role here. No vice president is.
Okay. Whatever.
Thank you.
I was hoping there would be more fun there.
I mean,
Kamala.
again, Peter Doocy is great.
I know.
He's been brilliant in this role, asking great questions. And there's no reason why she couldn't answer the question because it has nothing to do with the trial.
Right.
Nothing to do with the ongoing trial. It fits into your broader comments that you were
Yes, it
making
does.
that were closer to the trial about vigilantism. But anyway, she could have easily answered the question, why did he call him a white supremacist when there's no evidence that that had anything to do with white supremacy? He killed white people. He's a bad white supremacist, if that's what he is. Right? I mean,
Dude.
I think you got this white supremacy thing wrong. I think you're mixed up on it. But, of course, she can't answer it because there is no answer for it.
Yeah, and that
Guy's
other
a douchebag. That's why he did it.
Right. The other clip that we didn't have there was how Rittenhouse's mom has come out and talked about how the media has defamed her son. And, along those lines, how because what Biden said about him. And anyway, so the mom said, yeah, our lawyers are handling all that. So
Boom.
I think when it's all said and done, if the jury makes the right decision in this, I believe you're going to have a competition between who's going to be more wealthy, either Kyle Rittenhouse or the kid who was at D.C. What's his name? The Indian guy there,
Oh, yeah. From Kentucky.
Washington Post had to pay up, CNN.
I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
Why can't I remember his name either?
The kid.
The Covington kid?
Covington High.
But it could, we could be seeing Rittenhouse subs across America soon, right?
Yeah.
I hope so. Both of them deserve it.
Yeah. Yes.
Both of them deserve it for
Nick
what
Sandman.
they've been through. Yeah. All right. 888-900-3393. Also at Pat Unleashed on Twitter. Let me tell you about Patriot Mobile. If you want to support a company that deserves your support, this is the one. If you find yourself turning on the news and feeling hopeless with the open borders we're always hearing about, spending gone crazy, the prospect of more mandates, lockdowns, inflation, high gas prices, there is something you can do. You can buy from a company that believes what you and I believe. We need to stick together now more than ever. And there's one company that's been willing to stand with us and with you since 2012, and that's Patriot Mobile, America's only Christian conservative wireless provider. They offer broad nationwide coverage. In fact, they use all the same towers as the major carriers do. Patriot Mobile has plans to fit any budget, and their 100% U.S.-based customer service team provides exceptional customer support. More importantly, they share your values and support organizations fighting for religious freedom, for constitutional rights and sanctity of life. Go to patriotmobile.com/Pat or call 972-PATRIOT. You'll get free activation when you use the offer code PAT. They always have special discounts for veterans and first responders, too, and special discounts for multi-line accounts. So support a company that loves America and shares your values. It's Patriot Mobile. PatriotMobile.com/Pat or 972-PATRIOT.
On the Blaze Radio Network.
Some tweets here. DJ tweets, "Let's go Brandon" is getting banned across the internet. Meanwhile, Robert De Niro F. Trump's speech is still on YouTube.
Yep.
Jeez.
They still love him for that.
Yeah, that will never be
He was
banned.
able to stand up and...
Uh-huh. and flip the finger to the man.
Yeah.
That's what America's all about. Copper Top Dan, you no more carry a firearm because you intend to kill than you wear a seatbelt because you intend to crash. Those who actually carry understand this. Decaffeinated Texan tweets, 2021, when the justice system was reduced to what verdict will cause the fewest riots? That's kind of where we are.
Yeah, it sure is.
Feels like that.
I hope it's not.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't get screwed because of this thing. Jeez. Because it was so apparent.
I know.
It's so apparent there's only one verdict that's even possible here, and that's not guilty. All right. 888-900-3393. Also at Pat Unleashed on Twitter. By the way, there's some Kexi cookies available for you if you...
there are?
Yeah, if you're thinking, gosh, I could really use the most delicious cookie that's ever existed on this planet. You just go to Kexi.com and try it out. And right now, the fall list has things like the cinnamon roll cookie.
Enjoyed that.
So good.
It's really good.
Then...
Thought we weren't supposed to say flavors.
Well, no, the fall flavors are fine. It's the exclusive limited edition box that drops on Black Friday. We can't say the flavors. But those are the best cookies we've ever made, and you're going to love it. Sign up on the wait list. It's a big one. It's a lot of people are jumping in there, so you want to do that as quickly as you can. And we're launching our mission for 2022 and beyond. This will sell out really fast. So go to Kexi.com and order yours.
It should. They're, I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. Awesome.
They are awesome. Yeah, really, really good. All right. Sarah Carter, who used to work here at the Blaze, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Filed this report from the border that Texas has uncovered a secret operation by nonprofits who are moving migrants across the United States into various hotels.
Yeah, Texas congressman has been on the case on this. Yeah.
Nice.
That's great. Texas lawmaker uncovered this secret operation. Additionally, migrants were reportedly given packets of information on how to get past TSA and enroll their children in schools.
All right. It's good stuff.
How do they? I'd like to know how they get past the TSA.
And how do you enroll your kids in schools? How do you do that? Speaking to Fox and Friends, Monday morning, Lance Gooden announced that he had uncovered the secret operation being run by nonprofits from a whistleblower from Chicago who contacted him with the details. Once Gooden was approached by the whistleblower, he flew to San Diego and discovered that abandoned hotels in the California city were being utilized as shelters for the migrants. They're illegal aliens.
I mean, I just read a story how the hotels are struggling in New York City. And they're opening, and some of the smaller hotels are still remaining closed. They're not going to be able to open. And even with the hopes that New York is going to open back up thanks to the vaccine gods and all is going to be right, that they still can't open up. And I tell you what, my first thought was, you know what? If we're flying migrants to different states around this country, just fly them to New York. They can stay there.
I like it.
Yeah.
That's fine. Let them stay there. There's plenty of empty office space. There's plenty of hotel rooms. Just ship them into New York City.
Some of the locations, though, they're using include SeaWorld to house these illegals, the 4 Points by Sheridan, and a Ramada Inn. So, I mean, they're not exactly slumming it either.
No, they're not.
Decent places.
I hope we're putting them to work.
Gooden told Fox, I managed to get in the gates. I demanded entry once and refused. I talked a guard into letting me in on another occasion, and when I was in there, I saw buses pulling up. Probably about 100 migrants over an hour got off these buses. Jeez. Gooden said that upon the arrival of the migrants were welcomed by people with open arms before being processed, tested for COVID, and then handed information packets. This packet is what I received from a whistleblower a few weeks ago, and these packets detail how to get to the airport, how to get past TSA without any identification.
I got to look at that story. I want to know how they do to get by TSA.
How to get past TSA without any ID. Wow. How to enroll your children in schools, because you're here illegally, and assimilate in whatever community you desire to go in.
Oh, you just get to pick a town?
Yeah, just pick a town, and we'll help you
or
assimilate
we're
there.
picking a town for them, right? We're saying, here, stay here, and then we're going to ship them somewhere else. So wherever we drop you off, follow these rules.
I think it's we're looking for battleground states. Yep, you'll go here.
Right.
It sure feels that way. We can't. Wouldn't
doubt
has
it.
to stop. I mean,
Yeah, and how's it going to?
we can't be a sovereign nation if this continues.
If you can't even get the environmentalists interested when you have things like this going on at the southern border, why isn't the left all about cleaning up the southern border if for no other reason than to clean up the stinking mess?
Yeah.
Look at this.
And we're testing them. He said the busloads were coming in, and that's where they were testing them for COVID. So they're already in the country before they even get tested.
Sure.
What are we doing if they test positive?
Right. Great point. Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, do we just drop them right there? Have a nice day.
Patrick Henry Sr., the Pathead who sent that. I think that's a great question. That's what I've tried to do to get the far left environmentalist angle on board with the masks. It's like, look, they're literally everywhere you go. You get out of your car and walk to the door to whatever business, and you see how many masks laying there. But
look at that squalor, though.
It's grotesque. It is grotesque.
Go back to the photo. That is, I mean, plastic bottles that obviously contained water. You got backpacks. You got clothing items. You got all kinds of garbage everywhere. And you don't care? How is that possible?
Yeah. In fact, there was a final Jeopardy or a Jeopardy question that I think relates to this that I think you'll enjoy. Let's see if you know the answer to this, Pat.
Option 16. The plastic and debris-strewn area known as the Great Pacific covers 600,000 square miles between Hawaii and California. Molly?
What is garbage patch?
Andrew or Jeff?
They don't know.
Sadly, it's called the Great Pacific Garbage.
600,000 square miles.
600,000 square miles.
Was that under What is a Lie?
Pat Gray.
Point of personal privilege.
Yes.
Pat Gray is here, and he's unleashed.
Please do not use gendered language to address everyone.
That thing never gets old.
What's he choking on anyway?
I don't know. His tongue.
Interesting theory.
This is a bad day if you run into this problem. A Dutch man had to undergo reconstructive surgery.
Oh, no.
On his...
What's that?
I know.
Man unit.
I know.
His man unit.
After a cobra bit his manhood during a safari trip in South Africa, causing it to rot.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
That's
nasty.
a bad day.
That's a really bad day.
According to reports, he had a burning sensation and pain that ascended all the way through his groin, his
been
flank,
there, right,
upper
Jeffrey?
chest, abdomen. Yes.
More times than he can count.
This is the first case, according to the medical journal. This is the first case of snouted cobra envenomation of the genitals.
Oh.
Yeah, he suffered scrotal necrosis.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you don't want scrotal necrosis.
You do not want that.
Yeah,
I think we can all go on record as saying you don't want that.
Yeah. His penis and scrotum were noted. They were noted to be swollen, deep purple in color, and painful.
Necrosis.
On hospital admission. Yeah, I bet.
The death of most or all of the cells in an organ or tissue.
Oh, can you imagine?
That's
I
not...
don't even want to. So they had to rebuild it.
You got me crossing my legs.
They had to
man.
make it better than it was. Better, stronger,
faster,
bigger. I don't know.
Hold on now.
Faster. Yeah, right.
No, not faster. Wait, hold on. Is this
Steve Austin?
A man barely alive.
Hold on a second. Let's noodle this out.
Mm-hmm.
So this guy gets bitten. He loses it. They have to go in and reconstruct it, as you just alluded to. Does he now get to are there benefits here? I mean, is it?
Yes, it's bigger, stronger, faster. Mm-hmm.
Is it like a?
Hey, easy. I mean, sometimes man. I don't know that you can say this very often, but sometimes it might be too big. I At some point, you're going to say Doc.
Rob
man.
says it's
That's
got
enough.
Wi-Fi and Bluetooth now.
Really?
That's awesome.
That's
though.
cool.
Okay.
That is
So
awesome.
the bionic wiener comes with Bluetooth.
It's a built-in hotspot.
Nice.
It is a
That's
built-in
great.
hotspot. Thank you.
It's just a little awkward trying to connect to it if you're in public. I mean, I'm just connecting to the internet. Everything's cool. You don't have to call the police.
So you got a penile shaft debridement with extensive resection of dead tissue extending into the corpus spongiosum to the fold of the prepuptium.
Yeah.
I was just going to say.
Yeah,
I
you
bet
were.
they went all the way to the
I
fold
know.
of the prepuptium.
We were going to talk to the doctor, but why we don't need the doctor.
I'm
Yeah,
surprised
we
you had to
don't
read that. You should just know.
I did. Well, I
Yeah.
did.
That's what I'm
But-
saying. You should have just said
Yeah.
it.
A graft from the groin was then placed over it, and he's made a full recovery.
I
So
know.
now he has a bionic thing.
I know. Awesome. That's
That
good
has
stuff.
Bluetooth and Wi-Fi.
Good.
I mean, okay, so that's great now, but the process, you don't want none of that. No.
No, first of all, the bite from
Yeah.
the cobra. I mean, did that go through pants, or was the guy...
No, apparently he was sat down, and the snake was in the toilet.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Bad
Really?
plan.
Everybody's worst nightmare.
Yeah.
There was a cobra in the
That's
toilet
what they said.
that jumped up and bit him there?
Oh,
my gosh.
That's what they said. I mean, maybe the guy was, doing.
Gosh. No, it's weird.
Do we
Wow.
know? Shut up. Do we
don't
know if it? So does it work, or is it just cosmetic now? Like what?
I don't know.
I mean, they
Said
said
he's going to make a
everything's
full
fine.
recovery.
Yeah.
That is
It's incredible.
it. Very much so.
Yeah, it's incredible.
If you're a doctor and you've taken the fold, whatever they
Monty?
did,
yeah.
whatever they did, the fold thing.
Yeah.
Oh, the
The
expunges-
preputium.
Yeah, yeah. If you've
Whatever.
done that's full recovery.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That must have been like the longest. What did it say? A helicopter flight or something? What did it say? How long it took him to get to the nearest town with a
Oh
hospital?
yeah, that's a big struggle in Africa.
That's got to be like the worst experience imaginable for a dude.
Did you hear the story about? I mean, I don't have it in front of me now. Maybe we should
you got?
talk about it on Friday about Ashley Judd, but her struggle to get to a hospital when she broke her leg in Africa was incredible. I
Really?
mean, she had to be carried, and then she had to be on the back of a motorcycle for hours. I mean,
wow.
it was amazing for her to get to an actual doctor and hospital to help her.
Yeah, it's
Okay, so he had to wait 3 hours before he waited 3 hours before being flown by helicopter to the nearest trauma center, 220 miles away.
Right, so you still got the ride.
Wow.
oh gosh, I bet it's bumpy
And
too.
you know, the pain had to be
Oh
excruciating.
man, no kidding.
Potholes and stuff.
Yeah, those helicopter potholes.
No, to
man.
get to the pad.
So yeah, he's puking the whole way there.
Oh
There's
yeah.
a little bit of a burning sensation, as well as pain that shot from the groin to the abdomen to the upper
So
chest.
who's he with? His buddies? Hey
I
guys, can you
don't
please
know.
just hold ice on it for me? Oh,
No.
God.
No, sorry.
Who drew that straw?
I'm not holding ice there.
Oh,
You get out of here. You're not holding ice for
You are
anybody
too.
on their. No, you're not.
It's an emergency. That you're taking care of him.
Just gut
no.
check.
Okay,
No,
Jeffy, note to
stop.
self: don't go on a safari with Pat.
Yeah, just know if we're on a safari together, you get bitten by a cobra
Yeah.
in that particular area. I'm not holding ice.
He's
to
not
it.
asking
I'm
you
not
to
doing
touch
that.
it. He's asking you to hold
I don't care.
ice
I'm not
over it.
holding ice to it.
So what?
I'll give you the ice. You can hold it there. All right. Put
Okay,
your
would
hand
you-
on top of it.
Would you put your hand on top of Jeffy's
No.
hand to hold?
No, thank you.
Wow.
No. Sorry.
Right?
Just some things I'm not doing. All right. You push your microphone away. It doesn't, I don't care.
Okay, hold on. Let me write
That
this down.
hurts.
Note to self: don't get bitten
No.
down there with Pat nearby.
Yeah. Right. Because you're
Jeffy, you'll take care of me though.
you're out of
Of
luck.
course you would.
See? Yeah.
Good for you, Jeffy. Good job.
I'm with you, Jeffy. I mean, I'm not going to look at it, but I'll hold the bag there.
No, you're not. No, you're not doing that.
Yes, you are.
You're giving it to the guy so he can do it himself.
But he's
That's
in
what you're
pain.
doing.
He's vomiting in the corner.
Yes. You are.
You
You're
can
helping
vomit and hold
guy.
the ice at the same time.
Oh,
That's not a problem.
You just got
That's not an
bit
issue.
in the
That's not an issue.
Unmentionables, man.
Thank you.
You're concentrating on puking. Let somebody else take care of that for you.
Nope, sorry. Good luck. Good luck with your ice.
And then it melts. Oh no! And then it melts, and then where are you? Oh, okay.
Where are you then?
You got to think this one through. Oh, okay, I'm not there the entire time, Jeffy.
All right, let me tell you about real estate agents I trust. If you're looking for a great home, maybe you're selling one and then buying one in another area because you're relocating, you need a really good realtor that can get you through that whole process because it's really stressful. There's nothing more stressful than selling your home and moving. Jeez, I hate it. I really hate it. So you want somebody who knows what you should do in order to sell your home, whether or not you should repaint or replace countertops or any of the million different things that you could do to sell your home for more money. And which ones are you going to get the money in return for it? Are you going to get a return on your investment? You need a really good realtor to get you through that whole process. Real estate agents I trust. These are the best agents in the country. This is Glenn's company, so he's had his team fully vet these agents. Real Estate Agents I Trust. The name says it all. realestateagentsitrust.com.
You're listening to Pat Gray Unleashed.
All right. I have this interesting math problem that Keith found online. Did somebody send this to us?
Yeah. Somebody sent this to us.
See if you can figure out what the deal is here, because there's been some smart people that have noodled this one out. Mm-hmm. But at first, it looks like, well, wait a minute, that math doesn't really add up. Check this out.
Okay. Three friends went out to dinner, and they spent $10 each on food, so it came to $30. Okay. The waiter realized that he accidentally overcharged them, and it really should have just been $25. So he had to give them back $5. But he didn't know how to split the $5 three ways, so he decided to give them each $1, and then he pocketed the other $2 for himself. So that means they actually each only spent $9, and 9 times 3 people equals 27. 27 plus the $2 he pocketed equals $29. What happened to the other $1?
Yeah.
Where'd it go?
Yeah.
Where'd it go? It just disappeared. It just disappeared. All right, so the solution to that is?
Jeffy?
So if we put the 18-minute together along with the 7-minute together, you got 22 minutes. You sell it with 8 minutes of ads, you got 30 minutes.
You got $30.
Thank you.
Okay.
Easy. It was easy.
So let's use brain cells before we post things on the internet.
Thanks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Are you able to pause that last screen up there, Rob? Is that something you're able to do? But anyhow, it's your audience is smart. They figured it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And?
I don't know that I did, but they did. But it's basically two different math problems. Like he's
yes.
He's just playing games with us.
Right.
You know, he's taking you know the
he
7
takes
minutes ads.
He takes the 30
right.
And then says they should have been charged $25.
Mm-hmm.
And that's so
27, right? Take the
Right.
8 minutes of ads.
Should have been $27 each, because then he gave them all $1 back. And
so
then,
he's a thief. The waiter is a thief.
Well,
Yeah.
that's clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's clear. I mean, dude, I didn't know what to do with the extra. You break it up and give it to me, is what you do, bro.
That's
It's
right.
my money.
You don't just pocket it.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're out of pennies. Let's run down the street then.
I can't stand that. The whole not giving you the change.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A will round up to your benefit.
Yes.
But these restaurants, it is constant where they don't give you your change, and they just assume you're going to give it to them. Well, now I'm not. I want you to go to the register and give me the money. I don't like it.
I almost never pay in cash, so that's never a problem.
Never a problem.
I never have cash on me. Never.
There's a lot involved in this scenario that makes me sound very old.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Hey, let's go talk about that math problem some more, huh? How about that?
Those pennies are mine.
Martin, you figured it out, right? You see, Martin's so smart. He figured it out in like 3 seconds flat.
Did he?
Jerk.
What'd you figure,
I did,
Martin?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, he had to make me
All right.
feel
What
stupid
happened
yesterday.
What happened?
Well, it's what Keith was trying to say. Is
Yeah, it's two different math
the
problems.
two math equations.
Mm-hmm. See, that's what it is.
That was good.
So
it's good.
Okay, and he tried to combine them, and
that's where you get the discrepancy.
That's where you get the discrepancy.
That guy should be a used car salesman. You know,
He very well
Sitting
could
down.
be.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah,
that was rude the way he did those
Plus,
numbers.
he took my change.
And he took my change.
Glass, I want my pennies back. If I have 3 pennies, you better not be taking them from me.
Dadgummit.
I got some Werther's Originals I'm saving up for, man. Stop.
These dadgum whippersnappers, they're penny thieves.
I'm a good tipper, I'll have you know.
Are you?
I am a good tipper. But you start.
It sounds like it.
But when you take 7 cents off my plate,
Right.
you're going to suffer the repercussions.
No tip for you if you keep that 7 cents without asking me.
Yeah.
That's all you get then.
You have your reward.
Right.
Yep. All right. 888-900-3393. This is fascinating. Another video of somebody who is, I don't know, preaching to us about
disturbing.
About.
Is this the invisible friend?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
About pronouns with invisible friends and stuff.
This is weird, man. Come on.
Look at this.
Do you see this person next to me?
No.
He is my
No.
friend.
There's nobody there.
C has had to put up with a lot to get to where per is today.
Zia.
I just want to let Glint know that thon is valid, that ver pronouns are valid, and that Sarah
No.
identity is valid.
No.
I wish Void all the best, and look forward to maybe even seeing some of their lovely content someday. Please, treat them with respect, and I'm sure A will respect you too.
Okay. We're getting into psychosis here.
Yeah.
Are we not?
The mental institutions need to be built.
Your invisible friend has pronouns that we need to respect.
Oh, no.
Stop it.
Jeffy, stop. Yeah.
Stop it. No.
So who cares if she has an invisible friend?
I do.
Do you know?
Do you? What's the matter
I
to
do.
you?
I care.
Do you know?
Because she just thrust it on me that I'm supposed to call her invisible friend by some kind of pronoun.
Do you know their pronouns?
It doesn't
I
exist.
don't.
Zer's
I don't.
invisible friend?
I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. Well, I haven't talked
Seriously,
to her invisible friend.
If she's serious about her invisible friend and the invisible friend pronouns, is that not aren't you're mentally ill at this point?
I mean, there's plenty of kids have invisible friends, right?
Adults have invisible friends? Adults.
Well,
She's an adult. She's not 2. If you're 2, I wouldn't worry about it. If you're 22, I'm starting to worry about it. If you're 25, I'm concerned. And I think maybe we need to start calling some of these things by what they really are. And that's you've got a mental health problem.
Next thing you know, that chick's not giving me all my change at the restaurant.
Right.
You know, I mean, that you gotta
Her
head it off.
invisible friend took the extra
Yeah,
dollar. That's who did it. The invisible friend.
You gotta head this stuff off early so it doesn't get to the restaurant.
Oh, man. And, of course, we had Google's Veterans Day Doodle that is so woke and so brilliant. You know, the Google Doodle is almost every day agonizing because it's like they can't do anybody that's American, for one thing.
Right.
They can't do anybody that you've ever heard of.
Correct.
It's always some foreign person.
Yeah, there might be a checklist. Are they obscure?
Yeah.
Are they foreign? And will it piss off the right in some way?
Yes. And the answer to all those things is yes. And so that's who they doodle. That's who they feature.
Now, this one, though, I guess, is technically American. Right?
Okay, these are, yeah.
Okay, so it's basically on Veterans Day. They were showing, look, you know, after you serve, you're the private sector, so on.
The various forms of veterans
Military,
that come back and.
So what's the Marine there on the left? What's going on there? He's got his dress blue.
I guess he's transitioned into a woman after his service.
Is it a blouse?
So that's great.
What are we doing there?
I don't know. That's good though.
You like that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I like it.
Okay.
No, it's good. It's fine.
Hold on.
It's
Jeffy's
fine.
gonna weigh in.
Nope.
Weigh in, Jeffy.
I'm not. It's good that they're out representing America. Alphabet and Google's international company.
Right. Yes, exactly.
We like to think of them as an American company. I mean, sure, they were founded here.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, they believe in American capitalism, but
do they?
I know. I know.
Yeah.
Whatever. I've
What's
pretty
your
much
favorite-
given up.
Yeah.
I've pretty much given
What's
up.
your favorite Google
I really have.
Doodle,
Mm-hmm.
Jeffy,
I
over
really
the years?
have.
What's been your
I
favorite?
I couldn't name one. I
Do they have one
each and
for
every one.
for Ben Franklin? Has there ever been a Ben Franklin?
I don't know, but I
No
could
way.
be angry if there hasn't been.
No way has there been a Ben Franklin. They don't care about our founders. They don't.
Right. There's no way they could do a
That would
founder.
not be something they would celebrate.
Well, they did a Google Doodle for Rosalind Franklin. You know Rosalind Franklin, right?
No. Who's Rosalind Franklin?
I thought you knew.
No.
I didn't touch her.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, no way they do the founders. I mean, you might get something on President's Day with Washington, maybe.
Yeah. No, I doubt it, though. I don't think so. I don't think even then would you get that. It's kind of, this was all sort of predicted in a Monty Python movie back in 1979, The Life of Brian.
Great movie.
Look at this scene and just see if you don't see some similarities to what's going on today.
What? I want to be a woman. From now on, I want you all to call me Loretta. What? It's my right as a man.
Well, why do you want to be Loretta, Stan?
I want to have babies. You want to have babies? It's every man's right to have babies if he wants them.
It's every man's right.
You can't have babies. Don't you oppress me. I'm not oppressing you, Stan. You haven't got a womb. Where's the fetus going to gestate? You're going to keep it in a box?
Here, I've got an idea. Suppose you agree that he can't actually have babies, not having a womb, which is nobody's fault, not even the Romans, but that he can have the right to have babies.
Good idea, Judith. We shall fight the oppressors for your right to have babies, brother. Sister, sorry. What's the point? What? What's the point of fighting for his right to have babies when he can't have babies? It is symbolic of our struggle against oppression.
Thank you.
There you go.
Symbolic of his struggle against reality.
Wow. Okay, so that was 42 years ago.
Nailed it.
And that's
Here we are.
Everything we're expected to just accept today.
Yep.
That's amazing. That's really something. You could not joke like that now. And now you got to be serious when you talk about that. Oh, yeah, you got the right to be a woman? Sure. Yeah, well, I'll call you Loretta. Yeah, no way would I dead name you. Absolutely not. And of course you can have babies. Of course you have the right to have babies.
Yeah, I mean, and
absolutely.
John Cleese from that right there. I mean, he's been accused of transphobia for merely defending J.K. Rowling's freedom of speech. So there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you see they're doing a 20-year anniversary of the Potter kids? All the characters are coming together without J.K. Rowling because of her awful sin that she thinks women are women.
She created them.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, God.
I know, but she's persona non grata now. She's anti-trans, and we can't have that person around us. Seriously.
Well, good.
I know.
Good.
I know. I mean, she's partly responsible for the world that has created her cancellation because she's a huge liberal progressive. And she just couldn't go that extra step that women should take a back seat. And so she's like, wait, no, I'm not gonna go along with that stuff. I'm not gonna do it. How dare you? So now she's in trouble with that segment of society, and that's who butters her bread. So I don't know.
I know.
We'll see. What has she made? $7 billion?
7.7.
7.7 billion with the 8 Potter movies, I think, alone. That doesn't even include.
I don't think that includes
the Fantastic Beasts. So I'll bet she's around $9 billion now.
Probably
as far as
total.
movies.
Yeah, probably total.
Then you add the books where she's sold, what is it?
So what's she
400
worth
million books.
JK, she's worth what?
Oh, a lot.
Couple billion?
Gotta be. Has to be. I mean, just the books alone were 400 million sales. So, it's crazy. Other than the Bible, I think it's the biggest selling book ever, book series.
That's interesting.
888-900-3393. Also at Pat Unleashed on Twitter. Tomorrow we got to tell you about the biography of George Floyd that's going to be published next year, highlighting his, quote, relentless struggle to survive as a black man in America, unquote.
That'll be awesome.
Awesome won't be enough to describe that book.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a muted response to this story.
I don't like what you said.
That book better be prominently displayed in every outlet across this land.
There you go. There you go. Now we're liking.
Right. And it better be a bigger seller than the Harry Potter series.
Thank you.
It better be. It better sell over 400 million.
And you better memorize every chapter.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I like it. All right, so we'll be back to talk about that and much more tomorrow here on Pat Gray Unleashed.
Pat Gray, only on the Blaze Radio Network.